Oh, we have a perfect legend in here. Serious? That was close. Shit. Didn't move fast enough for that. Maybe I'm just dumb. It is evident that my brain is working correctly today. In black. You stand in white. Enter blue portal. Red portal. Fuck. Oh. Whew! That fairy's fucking gone. Whew, we got through. Now then, fuck, okay, I'll go for a helmet. I'll save that helmet token for next time. How many tokens do I need for the helmet anyway? 2? 4? I don't know. She won't wake up. What do we do? I'll take the quick tongue. Hey Valley, we did it. What is this place? Where is everyone? So, I'm all alone. Even the fairy is gone. Endless silence. Endless darkness. Is this what death feels like? Alright, Valley. It's no use. No one can hear me. How ironic. All those times I wanted peace and quiet, and now that I finally have it, I wish I had someone to talk to. I thought I couldn't stand to be around them, all their interfering and fussing, and yet I was never lonely. But it's no use. Even after everything we went through, memory still won't come back. There is no future awaiting me, only emptiness. Those memories, they can stay lost forever, if only this pain will leave me. Oh! Darkness envelops her. Now I close my eyes and sink into darkness. And then I'll suffer no more. Gaia! Mother, Father, wake up! I understand now, while I wait for tomorrow to claim us. Gaia, can you hear me? This perfect moment never has to end. I'm not giving up on you, Gaia. Say something! What do you want? Please, I'm begging you. Remember all the things we said we'd do? Like going to the second serving for coffee biscuits? I never... She's crying. Gaia? She's up. I never agreed to anything of the sort. Aww, Reen. Oh, thank goodness. I was so worried about you. Do you have to be so loud? Oh, Reen. The fairy fell silent, only to be replaced by Reen's voice ringing through my head. I never thought I would be so glad to hear it. Aww! She can put up a tough act, but she's a real softie inside. Now I'm starting to like her. Alright, so the helmet... 2 helms, so I'll try to aim for a helmet that... Ooh. Oh. I didn't know I had this. Where is it? There it is. Cool. Gaia's recent ordeals have left her rather more subdued than usual. Is that ice? You've all gone through a lot of trouble on my part. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. Anyway, I've delayed you for long enough. Please carry on with what you came to do. Ice ether. I'm glad you're back to your usual self, but how are you feeling? Much better now, but something is still bothering me. The fairy spoke to me in a dream, and a stream of memories rushed through my mind. I don't recall anything like this happening before, but I'm not sure what it all means. What sort of memories? I can't make any sense of them. They were only brief flashes, seen through someone else's eyes. At least that's what it felt like. Minfilia, that is, the first Oracle of Light, once served Hydaelyn as the word of the Mother. If the Oracle of Darkness is our counterpart under Zodiark, then we had best prepare ourselves for the worst. Aye, the night's return did tip the ethereal balance towards activity, which may have served to awaken the fragment of his power in the first. Having thus roused, he did then fix his gaze upon she who had been marked by darkness, Gaia. Marked or no, Gaia is still her own person. Everything alright? Oh, when they say his, they refer to Zodiark. When they refer to her, they're speaking of Hydaelyn. It's nothing. Anyway, let's forget about all that for now. There will be plenty of time to think it through once the last element's restored. If thou believest thyself well enough, then I see no reason for delay. Let us forthwith attend to the revitalization of ice. Shiva then, Lily, as the only one here to have actually seen the primal, perhaps you could describe her for us. Yep. She and the great worm Hraesvelgr shared an undying bond. Dragon song. To find a kindred spirit in such an ancient and fearsome creature, I can hardly imagine what sort of a person she must have been. A long since departed Shiva was a source of great inspiration for Ysael, whose method of summoning differed greatly from any we had previously encountered. By the echo did she bear witness to the deeds of the noble Shiva, and thus was she moved to dedicate her being to that selfsame cause. 'Twas this devotion that granted her the power of a primal. So she was able to control it herself. Not getting any fine ideas, are you? Just thinking aloud, that's all. Anyway, we'd better get going. Our journey leadeth to the great glacier situated on the northernmost region of the Empty. I'll get us there as quickly as I can. It's time to draw out the ether. I was thinking. That I should go with you this time. I want to be the vessel for Shiva. What? Being still and passive by nature, ice is the element that the most strongly aligned to light. I'll need to get close and use my own abilities as well as Eden's to draw it out. This is interesting. So that the Oracle of Light becometh the Oracle of Ice. I cannot claim to be in favor of this stratagem, and yet the primal we encountered in the source was summoned in much the same manner. The inherent advantages are undeniable. Absolutely. Yep, Thancred's having none of this. Have you forgotten what Lily does to the primals we summon? I'm not about to stand by and watch as she and Reen beat the tar out of each other. Yeah, In any case, the Aether only returns to the Empty once the creature has been slain. Although it seems you haven't taken that into consideration yet. Presumably, there's a safe way to disperse it, but it's still far too risky. I thought you had more sense, Reen. But it's not as bad as it sounds. Reen. With a deformed entity as volatile as the primals we have previously summoned, it would be logical to assume that, in her role as conduit, Reen would be hard-pressed to retain control. Lily would have no recourse but to defend herself by any means necessary, else her life be forfeit. I know it's dangerous, but I can't let that hold me back. Please, I've got to try. What the fuck is this? But I don't see why this is even necessary in the first place. Never had to take risks like this for the other elements. Eden possesses almost infinite power, but what would happen if it began acting without my intervention? If it started to feed on the ether, just like the other simulators, it would undo all of our hard work. 'Tis a concerting eventuality, and one which cannot be dismissed. I'm worried that even if we realign the elements, things will eventually return to how they were following the flood. But if I train Eden how to nurture the environment rather than drain the life from it, we can leave it to take care of the empty in our place. I'll channel the ether through myself and show Eden how it's done. This isn't some house pet we're dealing with. If all goes wrong, then what? I know this sounds like I'm taking a leap of faith, but it has been a gamble every step of the way. We've managed to come this far because of faith in ourselves and in each other. I've made my feelings on the matter perfectly clear, but what say you, Lily? With my memories to guide the summoning, what would possibly go wrong? Faith, I guess. Oh, nope. Oh well. Whatever. Titan! Reen, I suppose that if you've got your heart set on this, there's no point trying to dissuade you. Just don't do anything reckless, is that clear? As crystal. This is going to work, I promise. I'll make sure of it. Well, for all our sakes, I certainly hope so, because if the primal takes over... Oh, it'll be fine. With all of you by my side, I know that whatever happens, it'll work out in the end. I gave Leviathan 2 heads. All of us? I hope you're not including me. I can't even deal with my own problems, never mind yours. Ifrit and Zervan mixed up. Oh boy. It's enough just knowing you're here. Anyway, I've decided to take a leaf out of your book. I do what I want, when I want. Oh no. I've made my decision, so now I have to see it through. Yes, but this is a different kettle of fish altogether. Kettle of fish? What? Well, the point is that this is what I want, and I'll do whatever it takes to make it work. This is gonna be bad. So, this is how much it means to you. If there's anything to do with Hoshafont in this fight, I'm gonna flip out. Memories of Shiva envelop your mind. I don't know how, but I can see her too. This might actually work. Alright. This is gonna be interesting. How's my gear? It's okay. I don't know what she's thinking, but here we go. 7 minutes. Yeah, I'm not too sure how this is gonna work, but I'm sure everything will be fine. How did Ariane put it? All you need to do is have faith and all will be well. Refulgence means a radiant or a pleasant quality or state of brilliance. Brilliance! Don't plan too much, it may not come out right. Yeah. 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 Yep. You need but have faith, and all will be well. While we're waiting, I'm gonna go back to Yulmore and see what kind of new gear that's optional. That's a reference to the room, so you gotta read it with an accent. Don't plan too much, it may not come out right. She's gonna have 2 heads, 20 arms, and a dragon for her coat. Oh my god. Thanks, Fire. Glad I have your approval. Let's see, what would the helm look like? Casting and healing. I actually kind of like that. The body's kind of cool too. Okay. The caster hat I'm not a big fan of. How about the gear here? Alright, kind of the same, but yeah, whatever. Still like to imagine Ariane standing there with each of these summons being like, "Wherefore art thou like a Sith?" Oh, I mean, he kind of drowned before, after the fight with Hades, so I think there might have been some damage happening there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We've gone and killed a lot of elements. Innocence. Do, 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 do. Huh. The secret final boss is Great King Moggle Mog mashed up with the lawnmower. Oh my god. Look at all those belts on this robe. Look at all these belts. Oh, it's time. Or was that a phantom Q? Double King Moggle Mog? Moogle Hydra or something? Alright, here we go.
I call upon the power of Shiva.
Ooh. Whoa! She looks fucking cool!
No! She's lost control!
God damn it, Reen!
Got to stop her!
God damn it, Reen.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Episode 0 is AoE.
The light shall usher in peace.
Oh, oh.
Such impudence! Resplendent ice, grant me strength.
Okay, careful. Okay, my viewers got it.
Your blood shall freeze.
Oh. Woo!
Shatter! The light shall usher in peace.
Ow.
Tranquility must be restored to the land.
What? Oh dear. We're back.
Speak up!
Oh.
Light consume you.
Woo!
Such impudence!
Okay.
Resplendent ice, grant me strength. Shatter!
Woo! Oh!
Shatter!
Oh! The fuck? Please get me up.
The light shall usher in peace.
I don't have a shield for this. Fuck. Oh. This might be enrage. Yep. Alright, let's try that again.
Fools. You would stoke the fires of conflict. The light shall usher in peace. Such impudence! Resplendent ice, grant me strength. Shatter! Your blood shall freeze!
Okay, so they have a cone. But if it's 4, they you need to be close to one of them. Okay, got it.
The light shall usher in peace. Such impudence!
Cervitex.
Tranquility must be restored to the land.
Oh, what the fuck?
Impudence!
Oh. And then...
Splendid ice. Grant me strength.
Okay.
Shatter. The light shall usher in peace. Such power! I can't!
Oh shit.
The light! It's too much for her to bear! Ugh, she won't last much longer!
Do it, Gaia!
Enough of this! Power of darkness, answer my call! Ugh! Ugh! Yeah! Damn this light! Damn it all! I won't give up! Not on my future! Our future! I want to see what tomorrow will bring! No! We're so close!
Woo! Come on, let's free her. Wind up Reen. Oh, thank you, Gaia. All right. I'll need on that. There's no helmet, so I'll roll on one of these and that. All right. Whew. Dropping frames. Just a little bit. I did drop frames, but I don't know how long ago that was. Reen! She's awake. You were there. I heard you. What happened to Shiva? Is she still in control? No, she's gone. But Gaia. What? That hammer. It matches your dress. I see you're back to your normal idiotic self. Huh. Look, isn't it pretty? Maybe we could take it with us. This is a remix of Final Fantasy VIII music. Holy shit. I just want to appreciate for a second. Nice. Garden. I think this is the garden theme. Ice tends to melt, you know. Not this sort. Well, if you say so. Anyway, it might even make a nice necklace. That's a brilliant idea. Yes, they're friends! Sealing friendship. Yeah. Will Tho not rush to her aid? No kiss. Perhaps I'm getting slow in my old age, because it would seem Gaia has beaten me to it. To think that she would be the one to break the ice. Breaking the ice? Huh? Huh, Gray? They may have gotten off to a rocky start, but I think they'll make quite the pair. Is that a hint of melancholy I detect in thy voice? Something akin to a pining mother bird whose chicks have flown the nest? Come on, Thancred. That's what you're doing. Father bird, if you don't mind. But you're not entirely wrong. Aw, Thancred. I wanna give him my elbow. Just poke him with my elbow. Eh? Still, when the day finally comes to say goodbye, it heartens me to know she won't be alone. Aw. After that, can we go to the second serving for coffee biscuits? Fine, you win. And if they're anything less than perfection itself, I'll never let you live it down. If they're not to your liking, there are plenty of other things to try. I suppose we both deserve a little treat after all that hard work. She's laughing! We certainly do. Nice. There we were, laughing as if we had not a care in the world. Fleeting though it was, in that moment, I was content. But my life was never meant to be so simple. Loading. Oof. I'm so sorry, everyone. I clearly have a long way to go before I can handle that kind of power. Yeah, you were a frickin' fool, Reen. We achieved what we set out to do, as I had faith we would. So without further ado, let's return to camp and admire our work. Savage. Aim. It's life. Yeah! Look at that! We did it! Reen is ecstatic to see the first signs of greenery in the empty. Life finds a way. I can feel all of the revitalized elements working in harmony. I've always believed Eden had the power to restore the empty, but I never expected it to happen so quickly. Danos confirmed? Yeah, maybe. I never did get the hang of summoning primals correctly. Judging by Thancred and Urianja's reaction, it seems most of them were barely recognizable. Far be it from me to worry, but are you sure your memory is alright? Though thou hast grasped the basic principles of summoning, it beareth repeating that such deiform entities are not the product of the memory alone. Nay, myriad other factors contribute to their corporeal manifestation, in a process not unlike the techniques employed in creation magic. Heavy brain damage, yeah. I wonder if the effects from the rebalanced ether will spread to the rest of the empty. Perhaps we'll just have to wait and see. Besides, I'm sure we could all do with the rest. I must say, Reen, it's refreshing to see you take a more measured approach for a change. Well, if my experience here has taught me anything, it's that I shouldn't rush into things unprepared. And I've also learned that there are some problems that can't be solved alone. Is that so? Since you've freed me from Eomor, I've met all sorts of kind people who've gone out of their way to help me. I thought that I should do everything in my power to repay their kindness and make the world a better place. But now, more than ever, I realize that there's a limit to what I can achieve by myself. Even though I was able to summon Shiva, I couldn't control such vast amounts of ether. If Guy hadn't been there for me, I might never have returned to normal. I could say the same about you. I was trapped in a nightmare, but you freed me. It seems we're more alike than I thought. We might not be able to do everything by ourselves, but if we look out for each other, then we can face our problems all together. That's if you don't mind. No, it's fine, really. If things don't work out, we can always go our separate ways. But on the other hand, if I can resist the urge to punch you whenever you annoy me, which I must say is quite often, I have no objections to staying around. When's the wedding? Oh my gosh. You mean it? Oh, thank you, Gaia. The oracles are getting along. If only we could establish a balance between the Asians and everybody else, then that would be peachy. May I suggest we continue the conversation in Amarang? Though the empty may now support its foliage, the land's normalization hath but begun, and to linger over long still entaileth risks. Oh, you found a small tall friend? Oh! Is aught the matter, Thancred? Aw, Dad Cred! Nothing you need to worry about. Let's go. He knows. Ariane J knows. Before we do anything else, we should report to Yelfort. They'll want to know how we've been getting on in an empty. Yeah, that's sad, but no, I don't need you to link me anything. I'm good. I know what it looks like. Speaking of Mortsuk, there was a snack of some sort that caught my eye last time. I can't quite describe it, but it looked squidgy. No. Despite a strong suspicion that I may live to regret it, I'd like to try one. Oh, I think that I know the one you mean. They might not be much to look at, but I bet they taste amazing. You two are frickin' insane. Perhaps we could Perhaps we could also try a pot of those jellied regulars or whatever they're called. I'll even let you take the first bite. Ew, no thank you. Wiggle. First coffee biscuits, now worms and jelly. Heavens forbid the two of you might actually eat some proper food. Lily, may I ask a favor of thee? While as Thancred and I return unto the Crystarium to inform our comrades of our recent exploits, I would have thee accompany Reen and Gaia to Mortsuk. Let's go, girls. I'll meet you there! I'm gonna stop by Halric. Halric? Halric. Halric, how you doing, buddy? Oh. Keep it up, tough guy. You got it. Girls night out. I'm more like the supervisor. Keep an eye on them to keep them out of trouble, you know. Man, I like this tune. Big Sis Lily. You are the chaperone. Need to load. Need to keep them from doing indecent things like hand holding without gloves. Oh no! I trust all is well, Miss Gaia. It'll be once we get out of this desert town. If I have to spend another night in the dingy little room, I shall scream. I'm terribly sorry to hear that the accommodation was less than satisfactory. I'll investigate the availability of more comfortable lodgings post-haste. Yes, I think we'll be staying in Mortsuk, at least for the time being. It might take a while for me to write the report, as our expedition was rather eventful. Lily, I really appreciate everything you've done, and I'm sorry for all the trouble I've put you through. Still, fretting about that, are you? What's done is done. Besides, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? You're right. Now, how about that treat we promised ourselves? They might not have coffee biscuits here, but I've heard the regular cakes are to die for. Or was that you'll die from eating them? Only one way to find out, I guess. I'm sure trying the local delicacies will keep us occupied between writing reports and thinking about the next plan of action. Hopefully we'll have another chance to visit the Empty to see how things are coming along. And don't even think about leaving me behind. Savaging. Here we go. Perfect. Alfred is a bearer of tidings of some description. Good news, or at least it has the potential to be good news. I've received words from Master Urianger. Unfortunately, the message was rather thin on details. He only requested that you return to the Crystarium and meet him at the Wandering Stairs. Not the most likely of places of important meetings, but I suppose you might be able to squeeze in a pint or two while you're there. Yeah. Let's go. Leave Gaia behind. Ah. We'll also need to go to Ilmor and turn in that last accessory piece. At least for the week. Let's see, go to the markets. Kind of wish you could use mounts in bigger cities. Well, they had mounts in Isleshire, but you couldn't really fly. You could just ride around. But still, it's understandable. Alright, what you got to say there, Rianche? Oh, everybody's here. Pray accept mine apologies for calling thee hither at such short notice. The matter I wish to discuss is of considerable import. If it's that urgent, wouldn't it be quicker to use those link pearl things Reen's been telling me about? These are words best delivered in person. Oh yeah, you do have that cactuar mount, don't you? Did something happen to the Empty? Not that doth warrant our immediate attention. The elements are in a state of equilibrium, and the propagation of flora continues apace. So what's this about then? As thou art aware, we are not of this world, hailing from what is referred to as the Source. However, unlike Lily, Thancred and I exist only as ether given corporeal form. Our bodies remaineth on the Source, though the thread that binds us to them doth grow weaker with the passage of time. And if you stay here too long, you might never be able to return. Precisely. Now, with the wheels of change in the Empty set in motion, We believe this a fitting juncture to take our leave. We shall but regret not being present to see the transformation reach its completion. That hardly seems worth losing your bodies over, though. If you have to go back to your own world, who are we to stop you? I always knew this day would come. You still have Gaia and Lily. I know that you'll see this through to the end. Together. We will. I might not be half the woman Minfilia was, but I have friends I can turn to. They might be brutally honest in their opinions at times, or prefer to save their words and let their actions do the talking, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I just promise you won't transform into a crazy ice lady and try to kill me again. Though I can't say what the future might bring, no doubt Reed and Gaia will need your support in the days to come. Alas, the mysteries surrounding the fairy are yet to be solved. Whether thou shouldst find the answers that thou seekest or nay, lend not thine ears to its honeyed words, for thy will is thine own. Never forget this. I won't. The time of our departure is at hand, yet know that, no matter where they may be, ever shall we pray for your success. Yeah! She's a good girl! With Iriangia and Thancred set to leave the first, it seems wise to share this development with the F4, who will continue to oversee expeditions into the empty.